What do you usually use your electronic devices for? Nowadays, many people use their devices to make time pass by faster, connect with other people, or entertain. Along with the development of technology, social media and applications are helpful tools to do these things. However, using social media is a double-edged sword, which means that you can be hurt if you don't know how to protect yourself from potential risk. So, what could be this risk, and how can you avoid them? I'm Hiểm, and this podcast is a collaboration between the International University Union of Students and District 11 Youth Union. Today, we will bring you some helpful information about social media and behavioral culture on social media, especially cyberbullying. According to the Global Social Media Stats by Data Reportal, based on publicly available data up to the 18th of July 2021, Facebook has 2.853 billion monthly active users. Instagram has 1.386 billion. And Messenger also has around 1.3 billion. Meanwhile, YouTube's potential advertising reach is up to 291 billion. Therefore, through the massive numbers, we can see that social media has a significant influence and can change our life. Hải Tú, the matcha girl we have all heard of, right? This podcast will not decide who is wrong and who is right, but will show you one thing that happens every day and never is noticed. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying can be understood as online bullying, occur through SMS, text, apps, or most popular, online social media, forums or gaming, where people can view, participate in, or share content. Cyberbullying includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone else. So, get back to the case of Hải Tú. We don't know if she's a victim or a villain in the story. What we can only see is after some ambiguous rumors, her picture being made fun of, her body being criticized, her story being distorted everywhere on the internet, and it could have ruined her career within just a few days. Now, can you see how powerful social media is? Just some views, some clicks, comments, shares, the life of a person has been stirred up. Sadly, cyberbullying happens not only to celebrities. A more comprehensive survey in 2020 shows that this isn't unique to teens, with around 2/3 of adults under 30 have also experienced online harassment. But what if we accidentally got into a cyberbullying case? We may feel very frustrated, desperate, and frightened. But let me tell you, the first step to solve any problem is to be patient. We must know that fighting back can only make things worse and unfavorable for us under any circumstances. Instead, we should call for help if we feel that everything is out of control and causing harm to our mental health. Seeking help from friends and family should never be considered weak or coward. Please don't forget this and find someone to help if you need help. For the worst situation in which we may suffer from sexual or privacy harassment on the internet, don't hesitate to call the police and ask for help from the authorities. Besides protecting ourselves, however, remember to respect others as well. That means not to cyberbully others on the internet. On any topic, especially online, people might share different opinions. The first rule of all is to respect the points of view. We can do research and we can make our confirmation if the idea is true or false, instead of jumping directly to the conclusion at first glance. Cyberbullying can happen at any time and to anyone, regardless of age, race, genders. It is not something so far away that we might think we are exceptional. What we should do is to raise awareness about it, about protecting ourselves and also others. Now, let's recap some new vocabulary from the podcast today. The first word we have is cyberbullying. This is a verb and it means to attack people on the internet through social media. Next, ambiguous is the adjective that is used to describe something unclear or causing confusion. The third word we have is the phrase double-edged sword. This phrase describes something in two ways, often with negative and positive effects, and we should be careful with something that is a double-edged sword. The fourth word is the verb criticize, which means giving mean comments or expressing disapproval about something. Another word of today is the verb distort, which means to change the shape of something so that it looks strange or unnatural. To ruin means to destroy something. Harassment is the action or behavior that annoys or upsets someone. And the final word is hesitate. To hesitate means to pause before you say or do something, often because you are uncertain or nervous about it. And yes, that is it for today. This is the end of our podcast. We appreciate having you guys with us this day. You can now replay the podcast and listen carefully to the new vocabulary that we had just learned. If you enjoyed this, please give us a like, a share, so that more people can listen to it too. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye. See you next time.